Please welcome Maya Hawke. Okay, so in Inside Out 2, you play anxiety. Am I pronouncing that right? I've never heard of anxiety before.
Yeah, it's a very sophisticated name. Not a lot of people know about it, but yeah, you're pronouncing it just right.
Yes.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yes, that's exactly spot on.
Anxiety. Yeah. How do you go about playing anxiety? You're channeling essentially an idea and a general emotion.
Yes, well, it's interesting because they're both ideas and general emotions, but also they're really well-rounded characters. For example, like within the movie, Joy, played by the fabulous Amy Poehler, cries. You know, Joy cries. Yeah. So Joy is a full character, and so are all the other characters. So it is kind of a single emotion, but it's also a whole person, which is a very weird thing to play. But basically what I did is that in my own personal life, I have a voice in my head, going at all times, telling me all the things that I'm doing wrong, always 100%, and all the things I'm worried about and all the ways that maybe I could improve the things that I'm worried about and kind of correct the trajectory of my crashing plane. And I just kind of tapped into that voice and put it into the character. So I didn't do any research, no homework, no scientific follow-ups, no consultations with specialists. Just listening to the guy in my head who was like, oh no, it's not gonna be okay. You're gonna be bad. You're gonna do a bad job at the show tonight. Oh yeah, your coat's weird. You're weird. It's gonna go really badly for you.
You're doing great, but you really brought that character out there.
Well, I told you.
Wow.
Look, some of us have to do homework, some of us are naturals. I don't know.
You just find the voice within and you let it out there.
Exactly.
You're playing anxiety in Inside Out 2, and your new album is called Chaos Angel.
That's true.
Is everything okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a sleepy.
You're a sleepy. You're dealing with a lot of open emotions. I feel like, does the idea of your album is very personal.
Yes.
And releasing it gives me nothing but nightmares, the idea of releasing something so personal like that. Does that give you...
Putting out your edited journals?
Yeah, exactly. Is that how you view it?
I mean, kind of. I mean, edited and obscured, but yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't really give me anxiety because I am not, I'm not like making there's no like public scandal that's being revealed by my record. You know, it's not like it's like
Is that a flaw? Do you wish you had maybe one?
I'm actually, if anyone's interested or open to offering me a public scandal to incorporate into the lyrics of my next song, I would be very open. But no, so it doesn't make me that nervous. I have always been pretty open with my emotions as a person. That's kind of a mainstay characteristic of my crazy Inside Out house that's going on up here, my headquarters, so to speak. But yeah, I'm open with my emotions. I'm very happy to talk about things, and so I really am just feeling very proud and grateful to have gotten to make a record that is coming out and to get to be in a movie this cool and like this kind of double rainbow of both popular, good, and smart.
Yeah. Well said. I mean, it is a remarkable thing to be able to both to act and also to do music at the same time. You grew up in an artistic household.
I agree, it is remarkable.
It's remarkable, Maya. How do you do it?
I mean, it's just, I don't know. I have an extra lobe in my brain.
It's extra lobes, I knew it.
Yeah.
Did you ever, growing up in a household that has so much art and artists, I follow your dad on Instagram, and I feel like he's constantly telling me how to be a better artist. I love it.
That's the vibe of his Instagram.
Yes.
He has transitioned from actor to guru.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, what is he going to tell me to do today?
I don't know.
Did you ever, growing up in that household, feel the rebellious spirit to go against the grain and become like an actuarial scientist?
No.
No?
No, I mean, I think the weird thing that people misunderstand about rebellion, and there are a few counterexamples to this, but like, people don't normally rebel against fun stuff. Like it does happen, okay, but rarely, like, it's only the really weird brother who's ever like, yeah, my dad was so fun. He took us to the trampoline park all the time, and all he wanted to do was talk about rock music and trampolines, and so I became an accountant. Like, that's an unusual thing. It's usually like the accountant's kid who's like, I'm the trampoline guy. Like, I don't know. Like, it's rarely does one rebel against fun stuff.
That's true. That's true. I usually shied away from it in high school, but that was mostly because fun stuff, risky stuff. I was a nerd in high school. So the idea of drinking or doing drugs or actually having a sustained relationship with somebody was very scary to me.
What about a brief relationship?
I had a brief relationship.
You did?
And then I had a very long relationship,
Okay,
which I think is what happened. This is too much about me, Maya. Jesus. I'm hearing that anxiety in my voice now. You're like, you're bringing it up, you're bringing it up, you're bringing it up, Jordan. The first song on your album, Black Ice.
Yes.
It has a very interesting, moody beginning.
It does.
Yes, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh my God, yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm worried for some reason. I've the first time I talked about this, I was like, no one really is. But now I'm talking about it a lot, and I'm worried it's going to come back to bite me in the butt somehow. But I was taken to see a psychic because I had depression as a child, and the psychic was like a magical psychic who like laid crystals around you and helped you talk to your spirit guides. Yes, it was a very normal childhood. In case anyone got the wrong impression from everything else about me, I had a really conventional childhood. And so anyway, this psychic did this kind of long session with me at the end, and there were like 2 dogs there and like 3 women, and they helped me talk to my inner spirit guides and remove my shield that was over my heart and do all this kind of stuff. And I have a recording of it, and the recording I only heard like 15 years later, and was really taken aback by it because it was both extremely positive, and I was like, wow, I'm so lucky that I got to like have this kind of help as a kid and help through my anxious teen years, you know, kind of like the way that Inside Out is focused on. But I was also like, you freaking weirdos. Like, why are you telling me that I am an angel? I am not and will never be. I am a disgusting little gremlin and have been and always will be. And so it was like, because these women were really being like, you are an angel in human form. You are perfect. Your job in the universe is to make other people around you feel happy and good. And I listened to it as an adult and I was like, I don't want that to be my job.
Which is go away. You're 11 at this time?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess you have an experience like that. You're like, I need to become an artist and put this into words.
Suppose so.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to perform a song for us, right?
That's the idea.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's great. Hang in there, correct?
That's that song, yeah.
Hang in there. It feels like a gift to a friend.
That is basically the idea. I've heard 2 different takes on the song. I like the idea that it's either a present me singing to a past me, comforting the past, so it's like you're comforting yourself, or me singing to a friend of mine.
That first one sounds cooler. I should have said the first one.
No. I like both. I like both, and I will not reveal which one it is, or else I offer up the opportunity to accidentally reveal who the bad guy in the story is.
Ooh, I want to know.
No, I can't tell you.
This is the scandal you were looking for.
I know, but it's not the scandal that the people want.
Fair enough. Smart. Okay, you're going to stick around and perform that song for us?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. Inside Out 2 opens in theaters June 14th, and Chaos Angel is available now.